Hello everybody, it's Stewart again from expansions.com. And you're probably wondering, where in the heck in the world am I now? And the places that I go to give you this information is incredible. Well, I'm standing in Pula, Croatia, and that is just south of Italy and west of Bosnia. And Croatia in July is about to become a new member of the EU. I don't know if that's a good thing or not, but that's what they're doing. You can see behind me an ancient Roman ruin, and it was built in the 1st century AD by, of course, the Romans. And this is a smaller version of the coliseum that you would find in Rome. Now, Pula has a very interesting history. It is located on the Istrian Peninsula on the northwest part of Croatia, and it borders the Adriatic Sea. It has a very interesting history. How did Istria get its name? It was named after the tribe called Istria, and no one actually knows where they came from or who they were. But what's fascinating is that on their pottery and on their designs, they do use the swastika. And that's from a couple of thousand years ago. So we know that that symbol was once a very ancient and actually hyperspace symbol that was used and changed to become something else. So the people of Istria, or the Istrian people, have an obscure ancestry. They've been called Illyrians by the Romans and even the French, but that is actually not correct. It might even be that they were connected to the tribe of Dan in Germany, since part of their culture is very similar. And it might even be so that they were part of the ancient Hebrew tribes that left the Middle East and traveled north to Europe. But in addition to that, they have found ancient human remains here that are over 1 million years old. The coastline here in Croatia is extremely rocky. There's no sand. And there's evidence that there was once a major catastrophe several thousand years ago where land rose up and water rode over, and where there was once land became water, and where there was water was land, and so that's why it's rocky, because it hasn't had time to develop into beaches. Some of you may remember from my True World History information that 2,500 years ago and 3,500 years ago, it is believed an asteroid hit the Mediterranean region, creating huge tsunamis and volcanic eruptions that destroyed a lot of the civilizations and cities that existed under the Mediterranean right off the coast here. There are also remains of undersea civilizations, towns, etc. And that might actually be, in the Bible, what's referred to as the Exodus from Egypt, when supposedly God parted the Red Sea. It could have been the result of that asteroid hit in the Mediterranean. This region of Europe, and especially here in Croatia and into Slovenia and the northeastern part of Italy, is extremely interesting, since underneath the ground is huge kilometers of underground cave and tunnel systems, many of which have not even been explored. So as you can see, they're trying to restore this ancient Roman Coliseum, which is 2,000 years old. They do have summertime concerts here and plays. It's a very interesting location. Of course, the Mediterranean climate isn't cooperating today, but we came here just to show you this information, to see, I think, what is the second largest coliseum in the world, and much of it is still intact. And it's quite amazing to think about how the Romans built these huge structures, lifted these heavy, tremendous stones, and I'm sure they didn't exactly use Atlantean technology to raise the stones in the air, but maybe we can find more information out about that for you to see how these things were built. I'm glad that I can bring you along on these interesting adventures that I have for you. I'll be moving on from here back to Italy and Slovenia. I'll remind you again to check into expansions.com and sign up for the webinars that are coming up, which are very fascinating. And of course, sign up for Alienated and an Alienation seminar at the end of April. And of course, June is Bosnia. You don't want to miss that, the summer solstice at the largest pyramid on Earth, which I believe, when the Kuiper Belt people come back or come to visit again, they may activate it and connect it to other pyramid and strange structures around the world. And as we go forward in time, I will be bringing you more information concerning that as I find it. I've gotten a lot of fascinating information on this trip, not only here, but also in England, in Turkey, and I'll be bringing that all to you when I get back. So long for now, and tune into expansions.com every single day.